Hello and welcome back to another episode of Sparky's Tech Corner. It has been way too fucking long. How is everyone?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
Well, I'm glad we're back.
Yeah.
What about you, Starwind?
Oh, I'm gravy.
Gravy. Gravy
Your
train.
gravy? Are we talking like mashed potatoes and gravy, open face sandwich gravy? What kind of gravy are we talking here?
We're talking the ability to smite something with 260 hit points worth of damage in one touch kind of gravy.
Oh, fuck.
You knew I was bringing that up.
Yes, I know you're bringing that up. If you want to go into it, I mean, that is one of the things that we're going to be doing is going over what we've been doing for the last month and a half, 2 months that we've been offline.
Yeah, that's true. Well, our D&D game came to put it bluntly, Sparky didn't take it near as well as the rest of us did, but it was basically a fuck you. It was like one of those royal, okay, you guys are getting too big, let's just throw something that's ridiculously out of your league and just stomp your ass into the ground kind of deal.
Yeah.
Put it this way, KG.
Yeah.
3 CRs of 8 versus a CR of 60.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But we ended up getting some neat shit out of the deal, though, thankfully.
It better be back rubs and blowjobs after something like that.
I want to go that for.
But no, my character, the mighty Kurthal, has decided to switch weapons finally. Since we lost all our shit. And I mean all of it.
Yeah, that's the thing that sucked the most is we lost
all equipment, anything we had on us, gone.
Here's what I like to say is we got team foresighted.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I like to put it.
Yeah. But out of it all, we ended up getting basically the weirdest ability I've seen in the character in a long time. Unless we introduce ourselves to somebody more powerful than us, they don't remember us. Period.
I think it goes up to like, what, 16 or 17 level?
Like 10 plus levels higher than you, or something like that.
Interesting.
Yeah. Which kind of helped because we had to go kill basically what amounted to a pit fiend. Was killing kids. Our characters, not particularly attached to that. Especially mine since being an angel now. Who, you'll appreciate this, KG, has gone from a Minotaur Warhammer to being Gundam Deathsight Hell.
Nice.
The cloak.
Hell or Hell Custom?
Hell Custom.
Hell Custom. Most definitely Hell Custom.
He went from that Minotaur Warhammer to a dual-headed scythe.
Nice.
Yeah. So we ended up proccing this demon to show up. Proceeded to go, you can't find me, blah, blah, blah. 2 minutes later, who are you again?
We have fun with it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, okay. It's like, all right, this is our chance to get back at you for all the fucking crazy bullshit you've done to us.
Yeah. So we come to find out this pit fiend is actually a nice pediatrician in a hospital. So he cotters out. We chat with him a minute. We go to shake his hand. You know, he's the nice, friendly doctor nobody suspects.
Of course.
You'll like this.
I go to shake his hand. Ladal at the time mouths one word to me. Smite. So I grab his hand and pump 230 some odd holy damage into his ass. He rolls a 1 on his fort save.
Oh, ouch.
Basically, I grab his hand, it explodes with holy energy, and sends him flying back into a wall. Before he gets up, initiative goes. My character walks over, pops his walking stick, which is now his scythe, and just snips his head clean off.
Oh, beautiful.
The DM looked at us and go, he was supposed to be the bad guy for 3 sessions.
Was.
Yeah. Basically, I looked at him and said, Kurthal has no time for your shit.
And it's like, and
yeah.
I just looked at him, and the first thing that came out of my mouth when he said that is like, "You're not doing that shit again."
Yeah.
I find your attempts at a recurring villain laughable.
Yeah.
No, there's a recurring villain,
Michelle,
and he's supposed to be my brother in the game.
Oh yeah, One-Eyed Jack, who's not one-eyed anymore.
Oh, we've only killed him like 4 fucking times.
3.
I've killed him in my mind 1.
Or such a fine line.
Well, yeah, especially when Satan brings him back, which is how we died the last time.
Yeah,
He's the CR of 60 we were dealing with.
Well, uno momento, guys. I think my Chinese has just arrived.
Sweet.
don't forget to leave a tip. What he's not telling you is there's a giant robot and kaiju fight going on behind them.
But yeah, Chinese food is code name. Of course, we know that.
Yeah, that's what he's not telling you guys.
Yeah.
But no, me myself, I've pretty much been doing the exact same thing that Solomon's been doing. It's been slow, playing through in game, and I didn't really feel like it was right to do a show, especially anything MechAniTuesdays related, without everyone being here. So, like if you've seen the last episode from MechAniTuesdays, you know I postponed it until we were able to meet back up a month, 2 months later. And by God, here we are. We're back again in the saddle.
Yep.
And with that, I'm doing some shilling, and I am adding videos to playlists. Okay, we should be good.
All right.
So, I can't really say I've done anything real mech anime, tech anime related. I have seen 2 shows that we are going to be doing on this show. First one is going to be, and this is going to be after everything else, after all the other shows we've already talked about and planned for. The first one's going to be Mechanics Notes.
Mm-hmm.
And that is actually a really good series. And the first one,
this general sells chicken.
Well, of course you had to go find a giant fucking robot monster for it. Of course you had to.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't take no for an answer.
But no, what I was basically trying to say is, remember when I was telling you guys that Robotics Notes reminded me of MechAniTuesdays?
Yeah.
It does. I mean, it's a show about a high school club that's into robotics, and it's actual robotics and show. And the damnedest thing about this club is they all are inspired by, you guessed it, mech anime. And one of the things that they do for the class project is try to build a life-size replica of the show, of the robot in the show that they all like, called Gunveil. And out of everyone in the show, I can pick out one for every person in our show. One for me, one for Stolen, one for KG. Hell, there's even one for Kadunt. And Kadunt is a honorary member of MechAniTuesdays. So, because I want to set that record straight right now. Because I've actually been approached by a couple different people wanting to come on and talk about anime, and that's all fine and dandy. I have no problem with that, but I want to set the record straight right now. The reason why there's some people comes on and some people doesn't come on is because, one, I don't want to bring people on that won't bring anything to show what we're talking about at the time. And two, I'm trying to keep it slimmed down to a select group of people. So the main showcast is gotta be me, Stolen, and KG, and it's gotta be us three, regardless, for the main showcast. Kadunt is an honorary member because she has come through and has helped us out. But she's even sit down and watched shows with us, and just so she could be able to input her 2 cents into it because she likes some of the stuff that we like.
And howdy, Filthy.
Yep. Hey, Kaz. So in the future, I've got some things planned. I've got some people who wants to come on and talk about like Zoids when we get to talking about Zoids. I've got some people who want to come on and talk about certain genres of Gundam. I've got some people who wants to come on and talk about certain genres from Robotech, all down to just your basic shows here and there. Hey,
Hi,
Cassie.
Interesting thing that you bring up Robotech.
Yes.
Now, here is proof that I am a huge ass geek.
Other than you're on this show with us.
Huh?
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Other than the fact you're on this show with us.
My new shower curtain is the box art of the unfortunately now defunct Robotech Tacticals miniature game.
Huh. That was a... Oh, fuck. When did that come out?
That was it was within like the last few years.
Yeah. Oh, not only that, we'll get moving on later on, and we'll explain what happened during the month to 2 months that we were off.
And I have one quick question for Filthy. Now, when you say Mech Warrior, are you referring to Mech Warrior quote unquote Dark Ages? Or are you talking the video game Mech Warrior? Or are we talking about Battletech proper? Because this is an important distinction, whether we can get along or I'm going to boot you.
Oh, God. Yeah, there's a... Yeah.
Choose carefully.
And
I'm not going to say which one's which.
Oh, and what's this? And Cassie says that she has seen your curtains. Why are you showing your curtains to random people?
What are we talking?
Hey,
Haven't we talked to you about this?
No, I like bragging about things.
Well, apparently, I mean, come on, man. I heard about
that curtain too.
Nah, I'm good. I heard about waving around and being proud of it, but you're just taking it to a whole different level.
Come on, you guys know me by now. I'm a freak. Battletech, the actual miniature game, not the bullshit Dark Ages. Sorry, a little bit of rice stuck in my throat.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. You want to see me go majorly off? Talk about the Blakist Jihad and the shit that occurs after that. I will lose my mind.
Well, we need that. We need that mind, KG. Let's not lose it now.
Ugh.
When there's a series finale, we'll let you lose your mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll make good. That'll make good views.
Yeah. All right. So 2 things I want to move on to show wise. One, because I want to get you guys' opinion on it. And 2, the other one is just because it was a, oh my God, I can't believe this fucking happened moment. And then we'll move on to what everyone's done. Like, well, you haven't answered the question, KG. So I'll hurry up and get through it. So one of the shows I wanted to go through and review on this show is we're going to dial it back a little bit and open it up to a little bit more than just reviewing a show. I want it to be a little bit different this time. I want to have some shows where we just talk about things in general, not just a particular show, but like a particular genre or just news or anything like that. Like, we got some news we found out about a couple weeks ago about some new shows that are coming in. KG, you were particularly losing your mind over 2 of them.
Oh, yeah. Hathaway's Flash and the new Iron Blooded.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And just thinking about, like, with Iron Blooded Orphans, like, what they got to do with it? Are they going to pick up, and is it going to be a continuation from the series? Is it going to be something involving different sets of characters and not the main cast from the main show? Is it going to be a different arc in general, like they did with 0080, 0083, the regular Gundam Zeta, set in the same universe, but just a different set of people and different situations? You know,
God,
what they got to do with that?
Calamity War. It actually showed all 72 Gundams.
That would be interesting. That would be interesting. I mean, I'll admit that much. Especially when they get to the mobile armors, because anyone knows and watches Iron Blooded Orphans, the mobile armors are basically miniaturized versions of the fucking Dark Gundam from G Gundam.
Sparky,
basically. What?
At this conversation, you know the real name of that mobile suit, and it's not.
I know, Devil Gundam. Devil Gundam. I know.
Thank you.
Well, considering, speaking of Devil Gundam, Sparky showed me something here a few weeks ago that I found very interesting.
I showed KG too.
Oh,
we
yes.
actually seen it.
Yes.
So who? All right, time out. I'll set the backdrop for you. So moving on from mech anime to children's anime, who here has seen Pokemon?
Hell yeah!
Wow, Buffett.
I remember when the first episode aired.
I did too. I did too. So everyone that's an old school fan of the series knows the original cast for Pokemon: Ash, Brock, and Misty. OG. The OG game.
Yep.
And then after Johto, they split up, and Brock joins them for like 2 or 3 different season arcs, but you don't see Misty ever again.
Yeah, Brock goes to the Orange Islands. They lose him there.
Well, no, he comes back in Johto. Because it goes Kento, Orange, Johto, Hoenn,
Sinnoh.
Sinnoh, on forward.
Nova, and now Lily.
Yeah. Well, now they're going for Sun Moon, and they're in the Aloha Islands.
Yep.
So they bring Brock and Misty back for 2 episodes, and one of the episodes back in like episode 40 of Sun and Moon. Well, then they bring them back again like 100 episodes later. But this time, instead of them going to Kento, it's them going to Aloha. So, in the most what the fuck moment ever, I was not expecting this whenever I clicked on this and watched it. So, when I was only watching it because I knew that Brock and Misty was coming back, and they're 2 of my favorite characters. I was like, I want to see what happens. So it gets to the second episode where they're in the Aloha Islands, and they're on an island, and all of a sudden they get attacked. And I recognize the scene immediately, and it's like, nah, they can't be doing this. And then they show it. They actually rip out a fucking page, several pages, that is, from fucking G Gundam.
Mm-hmm. The last
that
place
show.
you'd expected to see.
And it's like, what the fuck are they doing? And it's like, okay, it's a coincidence. It cannot be they ripped it from G Gundam. Okay, yeah. They've got little mouth head tentacles coming out from the ground, robots that represent the Gundam heads. They've got the Meowth robot there that has the little torso Meowth on it that looks like exactly like the Dark Gundam.
Yeah.
All right, this has got to be coincidence. There is no way that they're fucking ripping off G Gundam.
And then you see Meowth in a freaking mobile trace suit. Traces.
Yep. And then even then, it did not solidify in my head what the fuck it was. And then it gets to the
snakes poke up. I'm like, oh my god! Yeah,
that's all I had to see too before I realized what the hell was going on.
Yep. And then all of a sudden, it shows Brock and one of the other characters there attack. And then after they did that attack, it's like they did rip off G Gundam.
Yeah. They turned Kiha Love 10 Tioken into a Z move.
Yep.
Yes.
That is exactly what they did.
That's exactly what they did.
A rock even turned into a heart.
Yep. I'm actually working on, I've got all the clips down, and I've just got to find a couple other ones from G Gundam. But I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison of where they got the moments from to...
Shouldn't be hard.
The show. You know, it's not hard. There's just one thing I'm not able to find, and I'm not going to spoil it, but yeah. I just thought that was freaking cool as hell.
Yeah, when I get a DM from Sparky saying, check this out, laughing his ass off, click it, it's Pokemon, I'm like, what?
Yeah, he told me, okay, watch right here. All right, what am I watching? The hell?
Yeah. Now, my question is, with as many seasons of Pokemon as there have been, why the hell did it take them this long to squeeze that joke in?
I have no idea.
Maybe Sun and Moon writers are real big G Gundam fans.
Maybe.
Apparently, I mean...
Because they did a beautiful homage to that.
Yes, they did.
I'm not gonna lie. I can't remember what episode it is. Let me go back into the thingamajig and look.
Episode 103.
Yep, episode 103 of Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Yep, timestamp 1525.
Yep, and it's subbed. And here is the craziest thing about that whole deal. That show came out that day in sub. I was not expecting it. I just happened to glance and realize, oh, they brought Brock and Misty back. Hey, I'm going to go see what they did. What?
It's like, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. So we had that, and
Home Improvement.
Yeah. And one of the shows that I want to bring on, and moving on to a different topic now, because I know we're just gonna keep geeking out over if we don't move on.
Geeking out about what? But no, you crazy talk.
Yeah, you crazy, man.
But no, moving on to a different topic. One of the shows I want to bring on and talk about is not really a mech anime, but just somewhere in my heart just feels like it belongs there, and that would be a show called Violet Evergarden.
Yes.
You mean depression anime?
No, that's going to be Hathaway's Flash when that shit's released.
Good point.
So the idea of funnel missiles really kind of gets me all giddy and happy inside.
Funnel missiles?
Missiles that are thought controlled so they don't miss.
Spooky.
Yes.
So
anyways,
basically, the Dragoon system and the Providence and Strike Freedom.
and like the Dreadnought, Gundam. Yeah, basically it's thought-controlled missile system.
Yikes.
Interesting.
Very.
Yes.
But
Sorry.
no, you're fine. But no, Violet Evergarden is really not a mech anime, but I do feel it falls into the department of somewhat steampunk, somewhat tech, because of what happened to the main character in the show. No, because you don't see any other character in the show like this. And it doesn't really explain it, but the main character has robotic arms, steampunk like arms. And it's really not explained what it is. But I feel like the technology and stuff like that, it's worth mentioning, but it's only like a 1% portion of the entire show. But it is a beautifully made show, beautifully made music. I just feel like we need to talk about it. We need to see it and talk about it because it deserves it.
Sounds like an idea to me.
Yeah.
Like when you were talking to me about it, I've seen images of it, but I never knew what the name was.
Yeah, same here. I seen a trailer. Well, it wasn't even a trailer. The show wasn't out yet, but I seen clips of the girl Violet and her arms and kind of her story. I didn't get what the story was, and I didn't get what it was about. But I seen this like that seems like it's a cool anime to watch, but it wasn't out yet. And I completely forgot about it. And I was on a kick this last whole month to 2 months and watching different shows. I've watched let's see. Jojo Senki, Saga of Tongue and Evil. That's a fucking good ass show. I've watched Toradora. Actually, I just got done watching it with Cadunt just a day or so ago. Overlord, Robotics Notes. I've watched several shows. I've just been on an anime watching binge kick. And somebody brought up, it's like, hey, you like these shows. If you thought like Your Lie in April was a good show, you need to watch Violet Evergarden. And I clicked on it, it's like, oh, it's this show. And I watched it. And I'm gonna give it to you straight. You will cry in the show. I don't care how fucking so cold your heart is. You're gonna cry in the show.
I don't know. You showed me some bits and I didn't flinch. But then again, I'm unnatural to begin with.
You didn't watch it in context.
I watched the majority of what you showed me in context.
Yeah, it's like when you showed me that bit in Overlord and like, yeah, this pissed me off. I was like,
yeah,
I've done shit like that in games before, so I
know. It's just everyone's affected in different ways. But as far as like the
Sparky, are you the softie of the group?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Did you not see the AMV I just made the other day?
I still haven't sat down to watch it, damn it. I keep planning on it.
You need to.
I will.
Antoine's got a new net name for me. I'm a sap now.
A sap?
A sap.
Well, you tell him a sap is also another name for a blackjack, and you use that to knock bitches out.
Oh, no, it's funny because... Oh, no, because the AMV is over Toradora. It's covering Toradora. I'll tell a little bit. I used one of the songs from an old show called Bungali, The Last Rainforest.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Also known as pre-Avatar.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
90s Avatar.
Yeah.
But no, I used the slow motion song in the middle of that show with Zach and Krista, and because it matched the show, it matched Toradora exactly with how the story was told, and that's actually what got Kadun interested in wanting to watch the show with me. So we ended up watching it. I guess Antoine started razzing the shit out of her It was fucking hilarious. She was sitting there yelling across the room, like, "Don't you dare fucking judge me. You go back to watching your fucking hentai. At least we like shows that actually has fucking meaning and story behind it." Oh, she fucking let loose on
I
him.
wish I would have been a fly on in the chat room for that one.
There are many reasons why I love Kadunt as much as I do. That's one of them. She will let you know what's on her mind.
Oh yes, she will. So let's bring this back around, and we talked about what we've done last 2 months. What have you been doing, KG?
Working my ass off, pretty much.
KG brings a little saying, "Walking like one of the 7 dwarfs."
No, I think they actually got breaks. I really don't remember much of anything from Black Friday till now.
Yikes.
Pretty much all I can say is I was working, I was napping, and occasionally putting together a model to try and recenter myself so I didn't totally lose my mind.
Oh, and speaking of which, I've always stated this in the Discord, so if you're in the Discord, you already know about this. But, KG, you are one of the nicest SOBs out there. Love the shirt you got me. Matches. I love the Maverick Hunters. I love Zero. Thank you for the shirt, man.
Yep.
Well, to be 100% fully open, it was Kadunt who told me that Zero was your absolute favorite. So she was the one who implanted in the thought into getting the shirts. And she was like, "Yeah, this would be great." So I can't take full credit. She planted the thought. But you're welcome, guys. I'm glad you like it.
Hey, no problem.
Yeah. And I love that fucking Mario shirt. Added that to my vast collection. Sparky knows exactly how much I'm talking about.
It's a vast collection.
It's like t-shirts or I'll have like 4 or 5 pairs of pants, but I'll have 60, 70 shirts. You can ask Ishtar.
Oh no, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got you beat there. I've got about 30 or 40 shirts. I have 2 sets of pants. Well, actually 4. 3 pants and a pair of shorts that I wear all the time.
Yeah, to kind of tilt my hand a little bit. So Kadunt, Ishtar, Antoine already knew what I got you for Christmas, KG.
Yeah.
And so on. And they're like, "Oh my god, he's got to flip his fucking shit over that."
Yep.
Yeah,
those were the exact words. He's got to flip his fucking shit over that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I've pretty much come to the conclusion that when I finally get a house and a place where I can actually just spread out and do what I need to do, that is going to be like the first model I build while I'm there. When I'm there,
You're the house christening model.
Oh yeah. It's like I had one when I moved into the apartment. I got the Reborns Gundam.
I was gonna say I smell a house building live stream coming soon.
Oh.
So
Excuse me.
that, everyone had somewhat of a good month to 2 months off. Some of us was busy, some of us were goofing off. Most important thing is we're back together again.
Yep.
And which actually brings me up to another topic that I was going to talk to you guys about live. I had an idea, and basically, again, we can contribute this to Kadunt and her vast wisdom, because whenever we were watching Toradora together, the thought just popped in my head, and it's like, why don't I just do this for everyone? And that is kind of a anime watch club. and kind of center it around MechAniTuesdays and or interesting anime, and have it centered around my Discord. So if everyone doesn't know what Rabbit is, RABB.IT, it is a watch together service. And basically what it is a host can open up Rabbit and pick any streaming service. They can pick Crunchyroll, WatchCartoons.com, YouTube, Hulu, Netflix, any streaming service, and we'll use it. And basically send out links, kind of like a Hangout link, to different people. You have to have an account to get into it, but you can get into the account and be able to have your camera on or off, have your microphone on and off, and actually watch the show when it's playing with everyone else and have commentary behind it. And I thought about doing that in the Discord. And we can actually do that for some of the shows that we say we're gonna cover or talk about. So say like we get down and we're gonna watch or talk about the Macross movies. And I'm not gonna do it for like 50 episode shows. That's just insanely too much. But like 1 or 2 episodes for the show and be like, this is the base premise of the show, and this is what you gotta look forward to. You can continue watching it, and we'll talk about it once we get done with it, or when that show comes up. Or if like the Macross movies or Steam Boy, like the next show, the next episode we're gonna be covering.
Yeah.
Go through and actually watch it with people and sit down and have commentary with people in the Discord that want to watch it, and then afterwards talk about it live on the show.
Isn't this that weird thing I came up with, like Mystery Anime Theater 2019? Isn't that
It's
what?
actually like that. It's exactly like that, actually.
It
So
sounds
it's
like a
gonna
lot of fun.
So does that mean Sparky is the human, and me and KG are Crow and Tom Servo?
I got tips on Crow.
Ah, damn it! Fine, I'll be Gumball Man then.
Sparky can be either Mike or Joel, or Jonah, since he's the new guy.
It can be Gypsy. There we go.
Original or new?
Original.
Oh my god. Hearing Kadunko, hey guys, get your face hard.
That would be interesting. And speaking of which, give me a second.
100 time's up.
It always sounds like you're hacking into a mainframe with that keyboard, Sparky.
Yeah.
Well, I like keyboards with tactile feel.
No, I
That's just
understand.
me. But no, that's kind of my idea. I'm glad you guys kind of like it and want to go along with it. I'm still working out details of what to do because, you know, in order to do something like that, you kind of have to have time to spare to sit down to do it. And
Yeah,
I know with KG and his job, it's kind of hectic to do that. And with Stormwind and his job, the timing, not all of us are going to be able to get together to do this at the same time. I mean, we can probably do it Saturdays sometime or Sundays sometime, but it's got to be for like a 1 episode, 2 episode, 3 episode stint, maybe an hour, hour and a half. That's why I said primarily it's probably going to be about movies. And if we cover a series, it's going to be the first couple episodes. So if everyone's cool with that, I'll start working on a format to be able to do that on.
all right.
That's, like I said, it sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah. The only problem is I had issues with the services and Kadun. Oh my god. I felt sorry for Kadun. She was cussing because we couldn't get the fucking service to work right on her phone. So In order to watch the show we were wanting to watch, we actually just got into our Hangouts and we brought up the streaming service and we told each other, okay, we're hitting play now. And okay, well, skipping over the intro now, we're at this time marker. And we did that for all 25 fucking episodes.
Yikes.
It was a lot of fun, though.
Well, yeah.
So I can't complain. So besides from that, who has anything random they want to put into this?
Random like what?
Well, random like anything.
You said random.
God damn it. Really?
Why not?
Unfortunately, I got you beat because I've got that sound plus some of the others.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
Are we just gonna have a sound war all of a sudden?
No, we're not gonna have sound war.
Uh-oh.
Oh god, I would have people cussing me if we was to do that.
Cussing that we did it, or the cussing by the fact they weren't in here when two specific kids played?
I'll put it to you like this: I got on Ishtar's last nerve one day.
So with that said, what do I got to do to get the soundboard thing so I can start doing that?
Completely different question, right?
Yeah. I'm asking for a friend.
What I use is called SoundPad, and I got it off of Steam for like $5.
Understood. Let's paycheck, get a bigger computer, do more. I mean, nothing.
But no, I ended up coming on to oh, by the way, if anyone wants to watch on the other channel, Antoine's channel, they're doing MSNBC right now. So I'm a fair person. Go over, give them a like, a watch, a view, whatever.
Harass as much as humanly possible.
Hey, they allowed me to shill on their channel, so
I know.
I can't complain too much. So I told them I'm fair. So you can go over to Help the Gillis and watch them read cringy articles. I believe it's got to be Antoine Renovations in Istral right now. And oh my god, we have been invaded.
Sup, bitches. No, why is it I fucking come onto the stream and I hear you shelling somebody else? Sparky, no.
It's all bad timing, Kadun.
Oh no! It's perfect. It's perfect because we were just telling how much. I just got telling like 5-10 minutes ago how bad we were trolling Antoine when he was looking down on us for enjoying a show together.
You know what? Antoine can go ahead and fuck right off that way. He wants to. That's because Antoine has no taste in anime. All right? All he ever watches is hentai, and his favorite anime is the Boku no Pico. Oh no, I can't. I take that back. That's terrible. That's terrible. Antoine is not a Maps. I'm gonna say that. But he is a judgmental hentai loving prick. Get it, Antoine. We're not watching La Blue Girl for like the 700th time. I know. That's like one of your favorites. You and your tentacle porn, you fuck.
I told you it was fucking hilarious.
Fucking asshole. Fucking standing there judging me. Judge me. Toradora was amazing, okay? Oh, by the way, Sparky. Howdy.
Yes. Oh. Howdy.
All right, can I? I'm going to say this right now.
You can do it.
No. I'm going to say this right now because I feel I have to. Anti-hero, my darling. If you're out there and you're listening, I love you. But I have two of my other favorite men in this stream with me right now. Like, these are two like really awesome and amazing guys, and I apologize because I have a great amount of care and affection for them. No offense, Starwind.
Yeah, I thought as much.
Well, you and I like barely interact, but like,
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Kadant, you'll be glad to know we have actually questioned you as the honorary guest member to MechAniTuesdays. So,
Well, of
welcome
course,
to
she
the
was in the
club.
pilot episode.
Yep.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, the pilot episode about robot fucking. I mean,
I
come
was
on,
just
man,
gonna
you
say
beat that. Sorry, KGs.
I was just gonna say that, you thunder stealing SOB.
Ta-da.
But no, we have, welcome.
Oh, so I'm your fourth. I have my own reverse harem right now.
Living the dream.
Here you go.
No, it's a nightmare. No, don't do this to me. No, like, that's terrible. Do you know how bad harems are? Nothing ever good comes out of a real life harem. I am just letting you know.
I don't know. I've watched Love Hina.
No, Love Hina is not real life. All right, Love Hina is fucking Love fucking Hina. An actual, like, if you try and do like the polyamorous or anything like that in real life, oh no, honey, oh no, anime misleads you. It is not as all happy and hunky dory. Oh dear God, no, it's a mess and there's emotions and it's gross and it's just like, oh, what? Like, can you not? Like, no. I'll try to make you happy. I'll try and make. Oh my God, no. Oh no. And okay, have you ever watched one of those really messy porns where it's just like there's one chick and like 27 guys? No, do you see how messy that ends up? And it winds up with like, she's alone in the end searching for a fucking towel. Like that's what that shit is, and she's just kind of like, where is it? Trying not to get, it in her eye any further as she searches. Like that's what a real life quote unquote harem or polyamorous relationship tends to be.
Groovy.
I could have been any better time.
So what anime are you guys actually talking about today?
We're not talking about anime today. This is just our comeback episode. We'll talk about what happened the last month and a half. And
no, this is MechAniTuesdays. You talk about fucking anime or mech. Either way.
I want to bring this up. Remember what we discussed at the beginning of the episode, Sparky? Technically, it was because of Kadant that I did that.
Yeah.
What did I make you do?
Remember the conversation we had a while back about me telling you about our DM that fucked us over?
Oh, yes.
You're gonna appreciate.
What a shitty appreciate.
Well, Kurthal's gone from wielding a hammer to basically looking like Gundam Desktop. Hell, custom.
Oh yeah, because I was telling you about my character who dual-wielded scythe. Yeah.
I have a dual-bladed scythe. Oh, this gets better. We were given the ability, basically, since we lost everything, that nobody over a certain power level can remember us. Period. Like, no conversations, what we looked like, nothing. Well, come to find out, there was a pit fiend terrorizing, stealing life out of children. And he was posing as a doctor at a hospital. Really nice guy, all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So we figure out who it is. He shakes our hand. Well, I'm the first one to. Our buddy looks at me and goes, mouths the word smite. Because I'm an archangel at this point. I have an archangel prestige class, and I get paladins lay on hands. And to give you an idea, My righteous healing is like 236 hit points.
Jesus.
So I reaches out his hand and smite. He rolls a 1 on his fort save. Blew his ass to the wall.
And it's funny because the DM that so mercifully killed us with a level 20 character and rolled level 8. Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
CR60. That so unmercifully smited us and killed us and brought us back with absolutely fucking nothing. We're sitting there with his fucking jaw dropped. First game we came back to second game we came back to after we had lost everything, and his exact words were, "That fight was supposed to last 3 sessions."
He was supposed to be a recurring villain for 3 sessions. And I looked at him dead stare and go, Kurth, I'll not have time for this shit.
Calm as a bitch.
Yeah.
So
come to find out, I smited a Baylor. Just flat out killed him.
It's all thanks to what you told Solomon, because he took a page and was like, this sounds interesting. I'm going to take what Cadunt said she did with her character, implement it with mine, and made a completely badass character now.
Yeah.
And, I was going to bring this up. Whenever you got done with it, but you know what? Screw it. KG, why don't you explain what you have been doing for us?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. I am a patron supporter for the Crinks TV channel on YouTube, which is Chrism and Minx, also known as Manga Minx or RPG Minx. And Sunday, I actually got to play a video game with her. We did We Need to Go Deeper, and that's going to be a video here in the next week or so. And in said video description is going to be a link to Sparky's Tech Corner. And I shield out MechAniTuesdays.
And just for that courtesy and kindness, for anyone watching in the side link, that is the link to their channel. Feel more than glad to go over and sub to them, say hi, and just tell them, hey, we sent you.
Yep.
So thank you for doing that.
You're welcome.
And
the RPG Minx is actually her old page, if I remember correctly. The new channel is actually called Crinks TV. She does a lot of videos with her wife, Prism, and it's a lot of fun to listen to those two.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen them, I highly recommend giving them a watch. But I can honestly say Minx is she's definitely a fun character, and she's hella fun to play a game with.
Crinks TV?
Yeah, KRIX
I found it.
TV.
Damn, 86,000 subs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other one. So feel more than free to go over and give them a watch. I've been watching some of the stuff, and it's actually pretty fun and interesting to watch them play.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I knew exactly who you were talking about when you said Minx.
Yeah, the fact that you're like, wait, who? This one?
Yeah.
So, not only that, you are building us something.
Yes. I'm actually in a process. I've got 2 of them done. I am working on 2 more. But I have built 1/144 scale Gundams to represent the 4 of us. for Starwind is the Gundam Dandelion, not Dandelion, but Dandelion. Because interestingly enough, if you look at the model, the primary thing you'll see is it's got these great big arms. Well, the arms actually are part of its pack that can be used as thrusters, or there's another portion, I don't think they have a model of it yet, but basically it was designed to basically go toe-to-toe with a mobile armor one-on-one and have a good chance of surviving. It's a fucking brute.
Yeah, anything from the Iron-Blooded Orphan series that's just... It's elegant and badass at the same time. I mean, fuck, Barbatos is just one of those badass Gundams that... It's not even designed like a traditional Gundam, but the design of it's just so unique.
It's very primal. Which, for those who don't know, the 72 Gundams of the Iron-Blooded Orphans are actually named after the 72 demons of the Ars Gotica. I probably mispronounced that. But basically, the seals, one of the greater seals of Solomon. And each demon, you know, they would talk about, you know, how many legions they led and everything, including what they would do. But for Sparky, I've got him hooked up with the Gundam Astaroth, the original form, so it's all red.
Nice.
And interestingly enough, I didn't think about it when I picked it. I picked it because it had experimental weapons and stuff like that, which made it kind of neat. But in Warhammer 40K, red armor is the usual color for the Space Marine Tech Marines.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
Sparky, who we know is named accordingly, thank you, Speed Racer. So I'm pretty sure you're right now connecting the dots here.
Yeah,
Sparky's
we did.
Tech Marine, and his Gundam's red.
I like it.
Now, I have gone with the Gundam Vool, which is like the only one that's actually in black colors. But interestingly enough, is as I actually had to buy 2 Vools to make it non-asymmetrical. Because it uses pieces and parts from the Astaroth to make itself function. So I'm actually kit bashing a Gundam there, and then probably paint the living daylights out of it, so it kind of keeps going with the whole Death Watch thing. And then last, but definitely not least, I actually do have a model for Kadan.
Yee.
It is actually from Gundam Seed Destiny, and it is the Akatsuki Gundam, which is it's gold plated for being anti-beam, and this one actually does have the Dragon system with it. So just because you see something gold shiny and you're like, ooh, what's this? That'll probably be the last thing, because she will shoot you when you're not looking.
I was gonna say the Dragoon system in that one also can form a full around shield, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I know,
no, it does, because it's showing the show, because it formed a protective barrier around the Archangel itself.
okay.
And I believe it used the Dragoon system to do that.
But it's very pretty.
Very gold. I just Googled a picture of it.
Yeah, that's because it's got a laser reflective armor.
The Fane is badass.
Yeah.
I'll admit that. When you first see it in the show and it's brought out on Gundam Seed Destiny, it's brought out in a really heartfelt, touching manner because it was supposed to be a gift from Kigali's stepdad, which was the former leader of Orb, to Kigali. And it was supposed to be a gift for her that was hopefully never have to be given to her to protect her in the country. And the way it's presented, it's very heartfelt. It's very emotional. Very fucking badass.
I was gonna say it looks like Arthur's upgrade in Super Ghouls and Ghosts. That's the vibe I get off of it.
But that's the 4 as it stands right now.
The 4 Gundams and MechAniTuesday.
Yep.
It's fitting.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah,
It's fitting. So
I'm perfectly okay with it too.
Yeah. One of the episodes that we do, we've got to go through and have you just go through model building styles and basically let you take the reins, KG.
Oh boy.
KG's model corner.
Well, it could be like that or something.
Something similar.
Well, it's like I said, I want MechAniTuesdays to be more than just we pick a show and we go over and review it.
Yeah.
The reviewing portions of show is good. I like it, and that's what the show is based off of. But like I said, it gets so redundant and tiring every 2 weeks having to go through and watch a 25 to 50 episode series or have to rehash what that series was about to talk about it. And figuring we can split it up to, one week.
This is called MechAniTuesdays Mark II.
Yeah, pretty much. But it's one portion because we're going to continue having it bi-weekly. It's going to be continuously bi-weekly. So next week, there won't be a show. But the week after, there will be a show. And having it to where 1 week we talk about a show, and then the next week we talk about something random. Either upcoming shows, upcoming events, just like stuff about Mech anime or stuff about tech anime. Just going into like the details or the depths of it. Or just having a random hangout stream.
Yeah, but there's also things like, mech video games, mech role-playing games.
Warhammer.
There you go.
There's Warhammer, there's Jovian Chronicles, Gear Craig, Heavy Gear, MkII. Votoms. There's a lot of role-playing games out there as well that are mech-based.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, we're going to be going over some shows that aren't really considered mech anime, but they're going to be few and far in between. Like I said, with Violent Evergarden, that's one I would like to cover on the show, but it's not going to be all the time like that. Like another one that we could throw in there and say we're going to cover on MechAniTuesdays could be like 1 to 2 Studio Ghibli movies. One being Howl's Moving Castle, and the other one being Laputa Castle in the Sky. They're not really considered a mech anime, but they have aspects of mech, alchemy, tech that actually brings kind of a shining eye towards what mech anime would be.
Yeah.
So, doing stuff like that. And I also, like I said, I brought up what we were doing for the last couple of days together is watching Toradora and basically showcased the idea of, having like a anime watch club in the Discord where like we have a set day and we'll pick a show to watch, and anyone in the Discord is welcome to come click on the link, watch with us, and they're more than happy to, if they're not interested, if they're interested in the show or don't know what it is and wants to join us, they can join us and have commentary while we watch the show together. and then afterwards talk about it on MechAniTuesdays or something like that. Unfortunately, be on Rabbit. I know you don't like Rabbit.
No, it's not that I don't like Rabbit, because I don't like Rabbit, but my phone really doesn't like Rabbit.
Your phone hates it worse than you do.
Yeah.
We spent 3 fucking hours trying to get the fucking walk, and it will not walk.
Well, maybe next time something like this happens, Kadon, ask
Yes.
Ish to borrow her laptop and see if you can make it work.
Well, the thing was, like, she was either getting groceries, or no, I think she was working on the yard or stuff like that. So I didn't want to like bother her and interrupt her or anything like that. So I just kind of, what about my business, struggling with Sparky, and Sparky and I were both basically like almost screaming like at the fucking Rabbit app, and he figured out too that it's because you have to download the app, and I don't have room on my phone to download any other apps.
Whoops.
Yeah, that's the only bad thing about it. Or any other program that we used, it was either it didn't allow me to stream the services that I could stream from, like watchcartoons.com or Crunchyroll. It won't allow me to use those programs. And or required a browser adapter that you had to download something else for to work on a phone. And it's like, we finally said screw it, and we did it the old-fashioned way. Which was pretty good until like one episode from the end, and then we miscommunicated, and one of us watched the show, and we didn't know what was going on, and it happens. Shit happens.
Yeah.
But it was fun. Watching a show with somebody that you can get into is one of the best things I like about anime in general. Like, I would love to watch a mech series with everyone in here and just sit down and watch like one of the Gundams or one of the Macrosses, and just sit down and watch it with a group of people that appreciates the show for what it is. And be able to talk
instead of
about
making
it
fun of it
afterwards.
because all you're used to watching is fucking hentai, you fucking prick.
He was just waiting for people to get naked.
You fucking judgmental dick, you fucking standing there fucking judging me. Don't you judge me. Toradora was amazing.
Oh, don't worry. I'm over there trolling Help of the Gillis right now. I just put hashtag HentaiTron.
Good.
La Blue Twan.
La Blue Twan. Yeah, wait, what's that really, really bad one?
Legend of the Overfiend.
Yes, Legend of the Overfiend Twan.
Black Bible Twan.
No.
I heard it over from Kadun.
They're like, oh, did you just shut your stream down to come up here and talk to us? Like, no, I'm still streaming, and we're laughing about it.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
Yeah, it's a very interesting way of shilling your content. We're talking shit about the host.
Yeah, congratulations, Antoine. You made it to an episode of MechAniTuesdays. Inadvertently.
Yeah. Very unintentional.
Let's see what he says. I just said, we're talking about Antoine.
We're talking dirty Hortwan.
Dirty Hortwan.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's fun to it's fun to torment him and talk about him, but it's on good fun.
Yep.
If
But
we don't
besides,
make fun of you, means we don't like you.
dude, I hear him in the background of you.
Yeah, I can hear
No,
you.
I'm so sorry. Hold on,
It's all right.
let me
alright.
fix that. We don't need to hear him. He's running his
You
own.
know, no. Kadun,
Hmm?
you know what you need to do?
What do I need to do? Kick down the
You
door?
you need to run in there and
Oh,
just yell to the top. You need to run in there and yell to the top of your lungs. We're talking about how much Antron loves hentai on here.
Feel free to go by Sparky's Tech Corner and check out MechAniTuesdays. Thanks.
Bye.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Mostly because like it was one thing that one night when I think I was on Doc Stream. Yeah. That one night I was on Doc Stream. And then I got into I was a little kadunty. I was in a bit of a kadunty mood. And then you guys could, I guess, hear me on your stream that you were doing.
Oh, the
Yeah.
stream you came in and you tore me a new asshole.
Well, not a new asshole, but it definitely threw like everybody off. And I'm just like, I totally derailed Sparky's stream. When I listened back to it and I saw how like I finally jumped in, and then I went all Kadunti, and that was nothing. Sparky, if you go back and watch the stream with Doc that I'm talking about.
Oh, you went off on John. I know. Oh God.
Yeah. Like Doc had never seen that side of me before, and he was just like, "Oh shit!" And I'm like, "Oh, sorry. I try and hide like my darker urges from you. I swear I'm better than this, but I'm not. I'm really
This
not.
isn't
Deep
even
down
my
inside,
final form.
like deep down inside, I am an angry, vengeful, violent, and loud cunt. Like there's no question. Like
You are the
it's a
true
thing.
You are the true definition and epitome of tsundere.
I'm almost like yandere. Like I'm almost like that level of like psychopath. Like it's yeah.
I would
Like,
believe that.
Tsundere yandere.
Yeah.
You're real sweet and lovable with a love-hate relationship to somebody you like. But anyone pushes you past that point, you turn from tsundere to yandere.
No. Because with tsundere, it's more like I'm, you know, I'm nothing but an absolute just kind of vile cunt. And I treat somebody, and I treat any and all the main person especially that I like shit. So I'm definitely closer to yandere, which is, oh no, I will end fucking worlds. Like you have no fucking idea. I will fucking end you with a smile on my face as your eviscerated corpse covers my body.
Hashtag school days.
Hashtag aroused. I mean,
So does that mean that Yandere Simulator that's been coming out for like the last couple of years has been based on Kadun?
I believe it.
I would too.
Probably like, I know this bitch.
Oh yeah, no, I've threatened KG's life more than a couple of times.
He's probably liked it too.
Yes, no, actually he has. He's like, you know what? I really don't need a boner right now. I'm like, how? Why would you do that? What is wrong with your body that me threatening to hurt you is what gets you going? Like, now I don't know what to threaten you with.
And I do believe at one point in time, I can't remember what it was you said. I go, a fear boner is also a thing. Remember this.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember what it was I had said either, but I do remember that.
Hey, let me throw a curveball into this. Since we were talking about tsundere.
Okay, good. For a second there, I thought you were going to talk about boners. I was like,
No. Gundam Seed.
Yep.
Flay and Kigali. Would they be considered tsundere or not?
I don't think so. Because when you think about it with Flay, she just got fucked up.
I think she got turned into tsundere, especially when it came out when Kira was a coordinator. because Flay was one of those characters. She was happy, cheerful-go-lucky until the war started, and then her father died and all that good stuff. And then she came to really hate coordinating. Actually, she hated coordinators to begin with, but really started hating them. And then came to find out Kira was a coordinator, and then she had that hatred towards him. But then turned around and tried using him for her own ends and means, kind of like out of spite. But later on, before what happened at the end of the show, actually started to care for him. So that's the reason why I say, could be considered a type of tsundere in that position. And then if you turn around and sidestep it with Kigali and Afrin were at each other's throats from the start, but later got closer together the more they interacted with each other.
Well, on the latter, they were also at war with each other. So yeah. I wouldn't really classify that as the tsundere or whatever they're called.
Tsundere.
Because they were soldiers on opposite end of the field. And things grew from there.
Almost like they... You know, the more I think about it for like Kigali and Afrin, they pulled 8th MS team and 0080 with that.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like. Which matches and what?
Yeah, in a situation like that, because they were soldiers on opposite ends, naturally they're going to have some animosity towards each other, and things grew. You know, this wasn't them, her being a dick to him because she liked him. They were honestly trying to kill each other.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a yandere situation or anything like that. These were soldiers. And again, with Flay, I think it's more the fact that she was nice and friendly, and then when her father died, she became mentally unstable. So I would chalk that up more as a mental trauma than a than a personality trait.
See, yeah, the second one sounds almost like she turned into a yandere.
Yeah.
Because if she started off really sweet, because yanderes can be really sweet. They really can be. But when it comes to like the person they love, like they will end the fucking world. Like I'll fucking cut a bitch. Like you have no fucking idea. Like honestly, if Anti said, "Hey Kadund, will you go and cut this bitch?" Yes, honey. How deep do you want to dance into her entrails?
So, I was going to say, you'd already be out the door with the knife. I'll be back.
Actually, you know what? Yandere probably suits Flay a lot better because she, in the show, she had sexual relations with Kira to kind of trap him, to try to control and manipulate him.
Oh no, that's not yandere. That would be more of a tsundere move. Yandere can be obsessive, but tsundere is the one who tends to be more manipulative.
Well, at that point,
she's more of a mix then.
At that point in time in the show, she was just trying to manipulate. She had no other feelings for him.
Yeah.
So again, I argue that neither of them really work because it is more of a personality trait.
Yeah.
She was honestly manipulating him for her own ends after her father died, was killed. And so again, I argue that it was more her seeing that happen, she suffered a mental trauma, and for a part of it, she was trying to keep Kira under wraps because he could protect her.
Yeah.
So it was more of a interesting, I guess you could say, a spin of he can protect me. I need to keep him near me so what happened to my dad doesn't happen to me. It was a self-preservation thing.
Yep. Which if you go, yeah, echoing a little bit, KG.
Sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. Through Gundam Seed and Seed Destiny, I'll say this much: if you've seen Gundam Seed and you go through and you watch Gundam Seed Destiny, it's basically the exact same story rehashed, just in different characters and different situations. Because in place of Flay in Gundam Seed and Gundam Seed Destiny, you have Stella. In place of what was it? I can't remember his name. He ended up getting killed. It ended up being best friend kills the other best friend's best friend, and then vice versa in Gundam Seed. But they only did it once with I can't remember his name in Gundam Seed Destiny. But yeah, they that's one of the things I don't like about that show. But they're both interesting stories, but they just take the same storytelling details from the first one and just rehash it with different characters in the second one. But I thought that was a good question because since Tsundere and Yandere got brought up, it's like it for some reason it just popped in my head as a good question to ask.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. It'd be like what's her name? Quest from Char's Counterattack.
Yeah.
I could see her as a yandere.
Yeah.
She was absolutely in love with Char, would do anything, including wipe out a whole bunch of bitches at a whim, and even went so far as to get jealous of the captain of the flagship because she looked at my man. And this gal was like, I think she was like 18, and Char was in his 30s. True.
Wow.
Char was kind of manipulating her because she was a powerful new type, but she was a yandere. She did kill for him in a blink of an eye.
With those funnels, she could.
Yeah.
I can relate.
Yeah, because she went from the Jagged Dogga, the red one, to I can't remember the name of the big ass mobile armor.
That's what I'm actually doing that right now. I'm double checking because I was going to say it.
It's not the Alpha. I can't remember the other one. Alpha Azeru, I think is what it was. NZ. Yeah, I think it was the Alpha Azeru. I'm probably mispronouncing it, but but yeah.
Let's see.
Like I said, she was mentally unstable, and she was Coco for Cuckoo Puffs.
No, she was Coco for Char Puffs.
Yeah, that too.
So let's see if I can't bring up let's see if I can't just bring up a list and we can talk about some of the new upcoming shows for Gundam, and then I say that'll be a good ending point.
All right.
Okay. I am interested to see if they actually are going to do those crossovers. Because I think the crossover with oh god, not Setsuna. It is Setsuna, isn't it? Why am I blanking right now? The pilot of the Exia.
pilot of the MkII. Oh God.
Yeah, it's Setsuna.
Yeah, Setsuna.
Yeah, that's Setsuna. But the picture of him from after the Trailblazer movie, and then having him in the reflection of the Barbados's blade and Mitsuki standing there, I really want to see that.
So, here are a couple of the news shows coming up. First one is Project One Mobile Suit Gundam Narrative, or NT.
Yep. I've already got some of the models for that.
Mm-hmm. And it's supposed to be taking place in Universal Century 97.
Yep.
And the model, the Gundam I'm seeing right now kind of reminds me of the one you were talking about from Gundam Seed Destiny.
Oh, the RX-0 Phoenix, the gold one.
Yes. Yeah. So the second one, and I never really got into this one because the premise of it, it's like the first Gundam to introduce aliens into the series.
Yep, that was Seed, Awakening of the Trailblazer.
Yeah. Wasn't it 00?
Yep.
Yeah, Mobile Suit Gundam Zero sequel.
I gotta
it
admit,
looks like it's gonna be OVA.
I actually like the fact that they brought aliens in. It really changed things.
It changes the dynamic. Although you go from it being a traditional Gundam to like a Gundam Robotech mix now.
And like I said, I thought that was a cool way of just shaking the franchise up a little bit, because human against human, after a while, there's just so many times the rebels can beat the Empire before, damn it, break out some gods and really shake some shit up.
Yep.
Yeah, but you've seen their aim.
Yeah.
The third one's coming out, and I'm actually seeing the artwork for the first time now. Oh my God, the suit in this looks awesome and badass. And it's when you were talking about KG Gundam Half Race Flash.
Oh yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ! The suit I'm seeing right now is beefy as fuck.
If it's flying, it's the RX-4FF Penelope. No, that's not Penelope.
It looks like it's an adaptation of Barbados.
Okay, then it's the two primary Gundams that are going to be in that is the RX-0 Penelope, which I think is the primary characters, and the RX-105. I think that's the Zai. But yeah, everything that I've heard about that is it is going to it's going to make Game of Thrones cringe with the level of death, destruction, and tears.
Yep.
Which it means it's going to be fucking cool.
Yep. Here's a project that Sunrise is doing. They're only giving out a teaser of it. Well, not even a teaser, but they're just talking a little bit about it. It sounds like they're trying to do a live action Gundam film. Sunrise is.
Oh God, I hope it's better than G Savior.
I don't.
We can hope.
All right, start.
It says it can't be the first live action Gundam film because that honor belongs to G Savior.
Yeah,
but it's an unknown release date. Yeah, it's an unknown release date, so there's really no details about it.
I don't know. I've watched a bit of that G Savior, and it's like, I prefer the live action Rurouni Kenshins to this.
I actually sat down with my first wife and watched the whole thing, and as soon as it was over, she turned, looked at me, and she goes, "Can we return this?"
All right. And
Yeah.
what we were talking about too was Iron-Blooded Orphans, and there's a little bit more information in this. Iron-Blooded Orphans continuation is what it's labeled as. And here's what it says. Over the last decade, Gundam has seen its fair share of duds and successes. Gundam, I can't fucking pronounce that word. Recongestia and G, and Gundam Ace were duds. Gundam Bill Fighters, Gundam The Origins, and Gundam Thunderbolt was successes. Bill Fighters Tri was 50-50, and Tri-Light Axis was a dud. Iron-Blooded Orphans was a success and spawned a second season, which received a far more mixed reception, but overall wasn't bad. And now it seems that Sunrise is ready to dive back into the post-disaster timeline. Earlier in July, this image of a Gundam frame was leaked, and it looks like it's the original version of Barbados almost. Originally, it was believed that it was teasing for a new model kit of some kind. After all, most of the 72 Gundam frames weren't shown in the anime, with some being revealed in a spin-off manga series and others just being unrevealed as Gunpla kits.
And the 3 Gundams that are the 3 of us guys are actually from that manga.
I gotta take a look at it.
Wait, what?
The 3 Gundams that are the Dandelion, the Astaroth, and the Vul are actually from that manga series.
Ah.
All right.
The Astaroth is the main characters. The Dandelion belongs to a mercenary. And I think the Vul goes from bad guy to in the hands of the good guys, if I remember.
All right. And the last paragraph here. However, it was recently announced the Iron-Blooded Orphans anime will be receiving a continuation. This raises some interesting questions. The end of the second series was very definitive, meaning a continuation in the normal sense, at least with some protagonist, is out of the question. But the epilogue left a little room for any sort of major conflict to crop up in the future. It is entirely possible that the continuation, in quotation marks, they simply mean a new Iron-Blooded Orphans project in general, in which case the natural next step to me and many others would be to wind the clock back 325 years to the Calamity Wars and properly reveal the original origins of the 72 Gundam frames and their mobile armor advisors that left the adversaries that left the solar system in shambles.
Yeah. I want to see the 72 Gundam frames. I want to see in theory, the 9 Valkyrie frames, and I want to see all the mobile armors. Because the basic theme for that series was the war of hell and heaven.
Yeah.
Because the mobile armors, if I remember correctly, were all named after angels. The Valkyries were named after the Valkyries of it was an opera. I can't remember the name right now. And then, of course, as I explained earlier, the 72 demons of Keys of Solomon.
Yeah. I know this much. I know whenever I've seen Iron-Blooded Orphans and it got to season 2, and it was if you was to go to the actual episode count, it had to have been like 30s, in the 30s number for the entire show. But I know it's like episode 14, 15 of season 2.
Mm-hmm.
That fight between Mikazuki and the mobile armor was one of the most badass fights I've ever seen.
The Hashimal.
The Hashimal. Seeing Mikazuki post Barbados and going past its berserker limits, that was something to see. And it was one of those points in the show. I like how they did it, because it's not like it's not like Domo and Kashu and Bunny Gundam going God mode. It's not one of those power ups. He can do it every episode, or tap into his anger or tranquil wellness of his mind and activate God mode, and everything's okay. There was a consequence for Mikazuki activating Berserker mode.
Yeah,
I
and
like that aspect of it. I
yeah,
mean, it
the
literally
physical.
it literally destroyed his body every time he fucking went into Berserker mode. So you only see him do it 3 times. Yeah, you see him do it 3 times. The first time he does it, he loses sight in his right eye and his right arm. The second time, he loses all mobility in the right side of his body. And the third time was at the ending of the series, and we all know what happened on that one.
Yeah.
And I like the dynamic they did with it, of when he wasn't in the suit hooked up to the Alea Vignata system, his body was shredded and he couldn't do anything. But when he was hooked up to it, he regained his sight, he regained his mobility. He was actually tied to the Gundam then.
Yeah, it's like they actually shared a true bond at that point.
Yeah. And there's like the last part of the series, Mikazuki was always in the cockpit of that Gundam, or at least around it, because that was the only way he was able to function. And I like that aspect of it. That's one of the reasons why I like Iron Blooded Orphan so much. That, and they really take the, child hero or the teen hero, like they've done in all the other Gundam series. I mean, fuck, Hero Huey has nothing on Mikazuki.
Nope.
And just for the record, with Gundam Age, I like what they tried with it, because there was 3 story arcs, and each arc was, first it was the you're at your normal hero. Hi, I'm 14. Here I am. And then the second arc was his son. The third arc was the grandson. I mean, the final episode, spoiler alert, the 3 of them, the original character as an old man and in charge of all the space, of all the Earth forces, the 3 of them fighting in their Gundams against the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
I loved how they actually kind of pieced that together. The execution and the artwork was kind of meh. I do like the designs for the suits. They're a pain in the ass to try and track down the models, but I've been doing it bit by bit. I love how the bad guys all have this very draconic look to them. They're absolutely badass. And the recog in G, if I remember correctly, actually is what they classify the end of the Universal Century. Yeah, the basic premise is Earth's resources are up, and this is the end-all be-all. This is what, from 0078 and Origins to this final series, this is, everything is led up to this. And some of the designs are pretty cool. I mean, again, Model Geek, I got a bunch of them. But
Model Geek. All right, time out. I want to define a new definition for KG.
Mhm.
In the true sense of, you have harem anime. KG has harem Gundams.
I cannot confirm or deny 250 some odd models in my apartment right now. We all have our vices.
And nobody's judging you, man. That's fucking awesome.
No, but Kadun's quiet. She's the one. She's judging me silently.
Well, considering she's muted, she's probably dealing with something right now.
Yeah, that's it.
But
no, I didn't want the background noise. of a hentai loving fuckface to interrupt. And KG,
Yeah.
right now I am looking at this beautiful purple Gundam that was gifted to me by somebody. So there's no judgment from me.
For the two who don't know, when I came back by the house to pick up some of my things, and somebody started playing with one. She absolutely fell in love with it. Are you guys familiar with the translucent Gundam Glacier from Build Fighters?
I've seen it.
No.
It is a GN model like those from Double Aught, but it is dark colors like grays, and it has translucent parts that are a kind of a deep amethyst kind of color.
I
Well-
can see why you fell in love with it.
Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful design. I absolutely love it. Well, somebody fell in love with it, and so I gifted it to her.
Wait, KG.
Yeah.
Can you show them what have you shown them what I gave you for Christmas?
I have not.
You should.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like Sparky got his gift late and Starwind, I'm sorry, I don't know.
It's all right. It's all right. Like
I-
you said, we're the two that really don't talk to each other that much.
Like I feel bad.
No, don't feel
But
bad.
at the same time, like you don't sit down and struggle 3 hours to figure out Rabbit with me so we could watch
No,
Toradora.
I struggle 3 hours to figure out why the fuck Iron Banner's being such a bitch in Destiny 2.
Yeah, see,
Yeah, that's the point.
that's what you do, and you don't give me awesome purple Gundams. So
Well, then maybe
So-
I'll have to let the chef make you some cookies for next Christmas.
yeah, and then I'll send you weed cookies.
And that is a very beautifully armored My Little Pony.
Yeah,
Wait, what? What did I just miss?
right here.
The sad part is, I think I know which one that is.
All right. Which one do you think it is?
It's the original series, right? It's not Friendship is Magic?
No, it's Friendship is Magic.
Oh, God, what is her fucking name? Shit, it's
It starts with an A and rhymes with schmapple schmack.
Applejack.
Yeah.
There's only one reason I know that show. It's because Weird Al was in it one episode.
Yeah,
Hey,
he
there's
played.
nothing wrong with My Little Pony.
No, I'm
he
not
played
saying that.
Cheese Sandwich.
Yeah.
Jess, I would say yes, but we're gonna be closing up in about 5 to 10 minutes. Sorry. But I do have you slated down because you said you want to come talk about Zoids. So you're one of the people that's gonna be coming on when we finally get around to talk about Zoids.
What did you say that Gundam was called, KG?
It was the translucent Gundam Glacier.
I'm looking at just the regular model, and the regular model by itself looks absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, because there was the translucent, which is white and blue, and the glacial was, I think, was part of a manga side story that the person who put it together, she wanted to be able to beat the glacial. I mean the normal translucent in one-on-one combat, if I remember.
It's purple.
Yeah. Oh,
It's beautiful.
yeah. I've if purple equals beautiful, then I've got some purple ones that are showing up that you're gonna have to take a look at.
Damn, that is a deep purple.
Yeah, it's It's a very, very beautiful model. Let me
I've got
let
a
me see if
picture.
let's see if I can screen share this properly. This is basically what it looks like, if I'm correct, right?
That's the
That's
one
it.
I'm looking at. Yep, that is indeed the one I'm looking at.
Yeah, it is a actually very beautiful model, and that's actually really nice of you, KG.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, I believe the spear that it's using in that picture is actually a third-party design, because the actual one is a double-ended split blade design, and it carries two of them.
Yeah. Definitely, we gotta make a show episode. We might do that in not the next episode, because next episode we're gonna be talking about finally Steam Boy, finally, and after that we'll have you talk about model building.
Can do.
Model building
And,
101.
Yeah, you can get some of your models together and some of the techniques you do, because I to be honest, whenever I started messing around with models, I never really heard of model bashing and kit bashing until I actually watched Adam Savage, and he was doing his stuff on his channel, and he was model bash. He brought up the term model bashing, and that was actually the first time I actually heard of the term model bashing. And he was just using it to make a prop gun, enough prop gun. And he was just using different kits for models to kind of accent and detail and stuff like that. And what was it? It was a Zaku you showed me that you kit bashed to make it, instead of it being bilateral, actually uniformed on both sides.
Oh, yeah.
And that was a cool looking model. So, and just don't worry about it. It's fine. Yeah, well, if it wasn't you that brought up Zoids, I can't remember who it was. I thought it was you, to be honest. Cankle? I don't think I've heard of that.
Is that the one about the girls that are dressed up with the battleship equipment?
It is, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yep.
because I've heard it called something different. I believe I've heard it called the Conti collection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like the battleship and parts and stuff like that are like battle armor.
You know, I haven't really seen Cankle. I haven't really done any research to it, but that series reminds me a lot of another show I seen, which was a Pidgeot of Blue Steel.
I liked that.
That was a good show. I hated it because they don't continue it. At least I don't think they do.
I've heard rumors of a second season someday, but I don't know if it actually came into being. Which fucking sucks, because like you, well, we're all entitled to our wrong opinions there, Bug.
It's don't get me wrong here. I'm not saying that it's better than Cankle. I'm just saying I've seen it, but I haven't really delved into it. But I've seen Arpeggio of Blue Steel, and I actually like the premise of the story. I don't really like the animation because it reminds me a lot of Blue Submarine #6.
I hated the animation in that one.
It's the exact same animation. It's subport 3D animated. And that's the way the show is. But the story behind it is actually a really unique story. So I'm willing to look past, I'm always willing to look past bad animation, bad voice acting for a good story.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm that way
always-
with video games. Even if the
Cough,
controls
cough, Mega Man
suck, I'll play
X4.
it.
God, no.
Yes. What are you fighting for?
Oh God. Yeah. Voice acting in the original Mega Man games.
Yep.
Oh, it sucked. I want them to get Lucas Gilbert just to redub all of the fucking X series games for Zero. And what was his name? Don't cost you. His voice actor. Fuck,
Well,
I
he's a
can't remember.
surgeon now, so good luck with that.
Huh?
I'm trying to remember where I read it or heard it somewhere, but I'm thinking of the Japanese voice actor. Apparently, he's a surgeon somewhere now.
Not the Japanese, the American
English,
voice actor.
the English one, yeah.
I want those two to come back in and redub all the X series. And they need to get the person that they got Master Asia to redub as Sigma. Because no, I shit you not. The PSP version of the Mega Man
Maverick Hunter X.
Maverick Hunter X. I mean, I shit you not. They got the voice actors from G Gundam,
Yeah,
Domu
I
Kashu.
watched a full playthrough of that game. I know exactly what you're referring to.
Yeah, they got those two voice actors to play Sigma and X, and then Lucas Gilbert to play Zero. And Lucas Gilbert, I think he does a really, really brilliant Zero, because I actually kind of imagine Zero with that somewhat. Because to me, it sounds like it's an Australian accent almost. Just a slight.
I don't know. I kind of liked the Zero voice actor from Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
That was Johnny Yambosh.
Yeah, that was Johnny on Bosch. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, you ought to know that, Cadunt. We just got done watching a series that had Johnny Yambosh in it.
Oh, did we?
Kitamura.
He was Kitamura?
Yes. Bleach.
Oh.
Ichigo. He played, yeah, that was Johnny Yambosh.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, alrighty then.
The more you know.
Cadut's mind has been blown.
And you know what? I was wrong. The person that played Tiger does not play Toph. But their voices sound similar.
Yeah.
God, they sound similar. Because you set up a voice clip side by side from Toph from Avatar and then Tiger from Toradora. They sound the same.
KG, I have something. You know what, Sparky, let me know when you're when we're off air, so I can talk with you, because I'm looking up something and it's entertaining.
Okay. Well, we'll be going off in about 5 to 6 minutes.
Okay.
And Jess, yeah, we could do that. I've got to go through and look at the show first. I know you're one of our, under 18 audience viewers, and I've got to make sure of all this stuff before I can go through and say, yes, we can do an anime watch session in the Discord for rabbits. You know how it goes. But yeah, if it all matches up, yeah, we can have a anime watch party in the Discord through anything. It could be Can Cold or any other show. The fuck was that?
I know. It was like, what was that?
That was a hiccup.
Oh.
God damn
Your
it.
sneezes, your hiccups.
I know. Okay, it's a problem.
You're just too damn cute.
I am not cute. I'm an evil, wicked, terrible, horrible cunt, and I'm gonna murder you all.
No.
Ah, kawaii desu.
Okay, Jess. That's
All that
Done it.
to the sexy beast. So
all right, Jess. That sounds like a plan then. But like I said, I got to follow Sonic guidelines through the Discord and through just all generality. Yeah, but sounds good. So with that, does anyone have anything else they want to add in? Chip in, put in, speak up, forever hold your peace.
Everybody, make sure to subscribe to Anti-Hero Broadcast because he fucking hates it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Tell him you said him.
yes. Actually, yes. Go ahead and tell him that Cadet told me to. And if you're not already subscribed to Sparky's Tech Corner, what the fuck is wrong with you? Push the sub button, smush the bell, smoosh that like button. You just smoosh it. You smoosh it with your you boop it with your nose. That's how you press the like button for MechAniTuesdays. Is you just boop it with your nose, and then you go. You know, as you boop it, like you got to do it like that because it's MechAniTuesday for anime. So you gotta, yeah.
Yep. And once you hit it, I wish I could have sound effects, but once you hit it, it should go.
No. If it's gonna do anything, it's gonna do this.
But yes.
I have something to say.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
We're almost done, and at no point in time has there been an Aru card.
We will end the show off. We will end the show off on Alucard.
You're welcome, Kadan.
But with that, I'm gonna do some plugging. So
yeah, I'm gonna do some plugging once that Alucard hits. I'm just saying.
down, girl.
No.
Sparky, you need to play the virus warning sound before Cadet goes Niagara.
You have no idea. I have a raging lady boner going. I am, oh, so close. I need this. Oh, that's another clip you should get.
Yes. There it is.
But no, right now the channel is going a little bit slow for me. I said we'll be doing MechAniTuesdays bi-weekly, just because everyone's schedule's busy and hectic. Right now, for gameplay, I am trying to put out Super Mario Bros. 3. We got a couple more episodes, like 5, 6 more episodes left for Super Mario Bros. 3. Right. And then after that, we'll be doing Super Mario World. Me and Solomon still have to get together and re-record all the X series. I've been lazy and just haven't want to do it just yet.
I don't blame you.
But we will be doing Mega Man X3 as soon as Mega Man X series. As soon as we get, all the X series.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be doing the videos after we get done with Super Mario Bros. 3 and Super Mario World. We've held on to those for so long. We need to get those out before I do any more new videos.
Yep.
I will be probably doing more AMVs. I had so much fun making the last one. It brought back memories of what I did 10 years ago. I'm going to try to start doing it up again, but it's kind of hard finding a series and a song that matches together. So I don't know about that. As far as tech videos, that's got to be on hold for a bit. I'm going to be going slow for the tech stuff. Right now, it's just got to be gameplay and MechAniTuesdays. And you can also come watch on Sunday mornings on Help for the Gillis' channel for Caffeinated or Die. You can watch me, Antoine, and Cadence Love and our hero shoot the shit and shit on each other as we talk about different articles. And you can also go for the Insomniac Ramble stream every night, almost every night, with Cadence and Doc. And you can listen to them ramble on about different things. And a couple of kicks that they've had is talking about how I would look like a Twilight vampire.
Oh my god, you're gonna be so pretty when I'm done covering you with glitter.
Don't ask.
Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.
In the twilight, he'll be a Twilight Sparkle.
Yes.
There's already memes of me out there.
KG, I have a new idea of a gift I'm gonna make you.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Okay, I say that now.
So with that, it is 11 p.m. Anyone else have anything else they want to put out there before we close this down?
Nope, I'm good.
Ditto.
Give it to
Starwind?
me.
Starwind?
No, I'm good.
Okay. We're
Give
going to
it.
end this show out with a release control alt restriction.
Releasing control alt restriction systems. 3,
Yes.
2, 1. Approval of Situation A recognized. Commencing the Cromwell invocation. Ability
Cromwell, that
restrictions
invocation.
lifted for limited use until the enemy has been rendered silent.
Yes, render that enemy silent. Oh god, I need a mop. Mop on aisle 3. Oh.
And with that, thank you for joining us. I want to thank my 3 co-hosts that came on here, Starwind, KG, and Kadun. I can't do this show without them. Everyone say goodbye.
No, fuck you. You're all stuck here forever until I say it, so now you have to stay.
Good night, everybody.
Later.
We're waiting.
And you're gonna keep waiting.
God damn it, Kadun.
Oh no, you have no idea. I fucking love this game. Let's fucking play, bitches.
All right,
with
roll
that-
initiative.
Well, with that, I'm just going to go ahead and close out. Kadun says bye.
No, I don't.
See you guys later. Out.